And we're live. Welcome to Scorch Theory. I'm your host, TheIndependentJon. Thanks for being here. Thank you to all the continued support and guidance and advice that I've received over the past couple weeks. And I just want to get right down into it. Are the lockdowns coming back? Well, that's what some pretty insightful people seem to be saying. You can say what you want about the Alex Jones. He he's been right about a lot of things, and he's been wrong about a lot of things, but he's saying that this is a leak from a TSA manager or high level operator of the TSA. If you don't know what the TSA is, it's people to check your bags when you're and check what's on your person when you're going to the airport before you board. Let me just say that if the lockdowns are coming back, with how detrimental and destructive the lockdowns were to our economy and to small business and to people in general, the lockdowns aren't about the virus. The lockdowns are about control and profit. It's in my opinion, I'm not claiming anything as facts. I am I'm just your normal everyday US citizen that's trying to get through all this bullshit that we're pressed on every day. And it's stuff like this that scares me, because I got some notes here. 114 million people, and this is off of government websites, in 2020 lost their jobs due to coronavirus. Like the International Labor Organization said it was the equivalent to 255 million full-time jobs lost, $3.7 trillion in lost labor. But now listen to this. So all these people lost their jobs, people lost their homes, people lost their businesses, places went under, right? How much did they make off the vaccine? The shot, the jab, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Let's be honest here. Pfizer expected $15 billion in profits in 2021 alone, and it could be over double this in 2023. And this is from economic magazines and stuff of that nature. And then you got Moderna. Moderna was expecting 18 to 20 billion in 2021, and Johnson & Johnson at 10 billion in 2021 alone. So that's just the top three. I mean, the system is corrupt if you're making money off of something like Anthony Fauci and many others lied, saying that they didn't help fund the research in Wuhan, and they were caught lying about it, and they did. So when you fund the problem and also profit off the solution, which we now know isn't working, or it doesn't do what they promised it did, that's not the American way. That's not right, morally, legally. I mean, this is, and they're about to try to do it again. They're about to force masks on people when we literally have gone over the fact that they don't help. If you are not sick, why are you wearing a mask? It is not normal to wear a mask 8 hours out of the day, or whatever, however long it is. It's not good for your breathing. It actually, the mask collect more bacteria than it would without a mask. So like, you're breathing in bacteria that you wouldn't have had so concentrated right on your face. I mean, this is crazy, people. Russell Brand's talking about it. They're talking about, are we going to survive another lockdown? Can we survive another lockdown? Is this, I mean, what are we to, like, I mean, I can show you all the data. This is insane. I'm gonna leave a little snippet.
They were told, we expect by December a return to the full COVID protocol of 2020, 2021. And I was,
You know, I don't think that we. All right, I got some more. I got some more facts here. Less than 1%. Actually, if you think about it, because according to the CDC right now, 1.5 million, I think it is, have died from COVID, and that's less than 1% of the U.S. population. That's and they almost started FEMA camps. Like, if you don't know what a FEMA camp is, you need to really look into what these things are. And like, they had rows of plastic coffins. People didn't get to see their loved ones at funerals and so on and so forth. And then you look at all the people that died because doctors put them on ventilators, and the ventilators literally killed them. I mean, this is insane, and they're about to try to pull the same thing again. And I really need people to understand when I say wake the fuck up. Like, this is scary times in the United States, in the UK, in Canada, in Australia, everywhere. But they got everybody so focused on Ukraine and and now, you know, this whole Maui thing's going on, and there's things that are definitely not right about that whole situation. Like, if the government plans on taking that land back from the people that live there, like, that's what the fuck are we doing? We know. I mean, there's people that claim they have proof of direct energy weapons being used to start a lot of those fires or help those fires maintain their spread.
No comment.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm sick and tired of being controlled by an elite, destructive, deceitful intelligence agency using government that we're not being represented. And our forefathers, our founding fathers that founded the United States of America, they wrote us documents that literally outline what we do when tyrannical governments take control, and that is to get them out of there as soon as possible. I urge everyone to learn the Constitution, to learn your rights as an American, and we've been fooled, and this isn't the country that we're supposed to be living in. These people have taken it and turned it into something that it's not ever supposed to have been. A two-party, bought and paid for system that thrives on destruction and fucking deceiving us. The administration today is the most openly corrupt I've ever seen it. And I know that I'm only 26, but I mean, it's about time that my generation stands up and says something, because we're all anybody. It doesn't matter what generation you're from. We need to stop dividing ourselves by stupid little social factors that they try to throw in on us every 4 years. But here at Scorched Theory, we like to ignite the conversation. I just wanted to get on here and talk about this a little bit and put some insight in. A lot of people are talking about this stuff, and I think it's important that people are informed, and my listeners should be informed. And if you support this podcast, or if you support this podcast, you know, give it a like, share it with your friends, share it with people that you love and care about. If you don't like this podcast and you think that this podcast is ridiculous or whatever, why don't you leave a comment and let me know what you don't like about it? What are some things that you would like to hear? I'm really trying to build a platform here for the everyday American citizen to have a voice and to be able to talk about things that they feel need to be talked about. And we're all about finding out the truth here at Scorch Theory and ScorchedCast in general. So, like, share, subscribe, listen to it wherever you listen to it: YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, all that good stuff. And we'll catch you next time. Thanks.